Hello! It feels like forever. Hello and welcome to All Signs Tarot Monday, their feelings and actions. We're looking at July, but I did put down the week, the 1st to the 8th, but I don't know, just July, see anything's going to change. We have a big month ahead, guys. We have 3 planets going retrograde. I know you guys love the retrogrades. It's like my past's going to come back. We don't want that though, but it can come back up in your head. That's what the retrogrades do as well. But we definitely have some stuff happening. All right. Hello, learning to see me, Mikey, Angel. We have Lisa, Lori, Jean, Lady. All right. The Limitless. What's up? And I want to say congratulations to Cheryl. You've commented a lot and you've earned this. This is for the happy birthday, Gemini. You are the winner. So just go ahead and email me. I'll try and put a post this weekend. So you get a notification, but you did win. So all you have to do is email me a question and I will email it back to you as soon as I can, usually within the week. But congratulations. So remember, you can say happy birthday to Cancer if you want to win a reading. I do this every month, because I just love you guys. And thank you for all the support. I am at 50K, all right? We're getting up to 60 next. And all right, so we're going to go from Aries through Pisces. All right, so make sure you're coming in, chatting away. It helps. And I love to see your energy. It helps with the readings. And so we're going to start Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. We're looking at how they're feeling. There's no sound? Am I silent? Oh, I know what I did. Hold on. You can hear me now, right? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Thank you, Jean. All right. You guys are so awesome. You guys always got my back. All right. Yes. All right. All right. And to all my new members, did you guys notice I tried to put some badges up? Take a look at your badges. I'm not done. It was just a trial run. So if you guys want to be members, we have an awesome membership over there. All right, guys, let's do this. Aries. We had a little bit of a start here, so let's see. They're inside their heart. All right. Let's see. Inside your person. All right, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Oh, so this person acting like because this is what they show you, the facade, right? The Four of Pentacles, all right? In public, it's like, I'm not going to let anybody know what I'm feeling, right? So look at this, sad, Five of Cups, somebody missing you, right? What did you do? Seven of Wands, you yell at somebody? Did you go and tell somebody your truth and speak up, finally defend yourself, create a boundary or block somebody? All of it? Or you just being you just got pissed off and somebody really feels, somebody knows, somebody's like, oops. All right. What scares them? Look at this. Something you said. Queen of Swords. You're right. That's what my laugh lately. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's taking over. All right, so this is somebody here that is like, damn, Aries is right. Aries, you're right. You can leave now. You don't need anything else, right? Somebody here is, they don't want you to know just yet, but they're really mulling over it, right? They're feeling bad. You deserve the best. You deserve the best is what's coming through with your person. You deserve better. You deserve better than how or what I did or said, or and I kind of get the feeling this person doesn't even, they didn't realize to the extent that it would make them feel this way, whatever was said or done. But it looks like you came clean with the truth, and you said, or this is you saying, speak your truth, speak up. What do they wish, right? Look at this, the Lover's card. Oh, all right. Their next move, Ace of Wands. What does Spirit want you to know about this connection, the Chariot card? All right, so you got some major arcana showing up here towards the end. All right, it looks like you're going through, if some of you are sweating it, I know maybe sometimes when you get in this energy here, you feel like this might be it. You feel like I had to create a boundary. I said something, and now there's a part of you that's like, I want to fix it, or I want to go back, and maybe I shouldn't have said that because I still love them, or I still want to be them, or I still want to give them a chance. And now now you're going to start turning the tables on you and feeling bad for something that you did or said when you needed to do and say what you said. Now your person is acting like they are cold to you, maybe even acting like they don't care, kind of a grudge, or holding like they're mad or upset, right? But they're really upset with themselves. This is somebody here that is, upset, bummed out by their own actions. All right, so let's pull some cards for you. And why are they acting like the Four of Pentacles too? I'm not going to let go of you. I can't let go of you. But yet I'm going to show the world and act like I'm fine. Look at this, the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of regret here, guilt about this situation. And, it's hard for this person to admit they're wrong. All right, they're working overtime. They're trying to contain, just feeling the sense of guilt over, lashing out or saying something or doing something that, and now they're sitting here and they're like, I may have lost my chance with my Aries. All right. Deep down inside, this is somebody that wants you to give them another go. Will you take my offer? The Five of Cups. They, may have screwed up the commitment. They may have had a chance with you. You've given them several chances, maybe. And they just, they weren't honest with you. All right. And it's like, now I want something. Now I'm pretty sure that you were the best thing that I've had. And look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. It was like you were invested in this connection, and they know that you were so invested in this connection. It's all you wanted was this person to step up and make things fair, make things right. If you're into me, you're into me. Make it happen. You just were, show me a sign, show me something. And it was like they were, tiptoeing around it. Maybe even breadcrumbing you a little, giving you just enough so that you'd hang on. And that's where it looks as though you're like, hang on. I know how to value myself. It looks like you come from, pretty decent setup, background, or you've built yourself a little, nest, and you know your worth. So, so this person, maybe you gave this person the benefit of the doubt, you have Libra energy showing up. You have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air energy. But it's telling me more it's about you. It's like you were kind of, I'm good to go. I'm responsible. I don't, you know what I mean? So you were kind of letting things slide with this person. And it just got to a point where it was enough's enough, and I can see this with the Seven of Wands. It's like, all right, you promised me one thing, and you promised me something, or you were interested or whatever, and you're just not following through with your promises. And now, I don't know if some of you actually spoke up, and if this person was guilty of something or was not being honest about something, if you called them out on their shit, right? There could have been another relationship, or, this was an affair. That could be for somebody, doesn't have to be for everybody. But I am seeing this person has this longing for you, this hope that you guys, with this love card, that you guys can make amends here. Look at the Five of Pentacles. This person is struggling. They're trying to run from their feelings. They're trying to run from their problems, but they can't. You can't run from your problems. They keep going around in circles. They can't let go of you. Every time they try to run, they're coming back around. It's, I've got to clear something up, or I've got to tell Aries exactly how I feel. So we are looking at July, Aries, and, I'm seeing the potential here. Their next move, their next action is the Ace of Wands. And so this is, they're all fired up in their head. They got you on their mind. So this is somebody that's going to communicate with you in July. Now we have a lot of stuff, there could be some tension, some challenges with this person. This could be what's coming in for you is these challenges, but you finally need to create some boundaries. And like I said, you may be feeling like, God, why, I want to go back and fix something, but this was probably the best thing, or is the best thing you've done, because it's going to get this person to realize what it is their heart really wants. All right, especially with this Lovers card. This person has a lot of fears of letting go of control and admitting they're wrong about something. And it seems as though you could see right through this person. So the soul link with this connection, not only that, you have the Strength card right here. I'm seeing Gemini, very strong air energy, and we got Cancer here too as well. But I am seeing, the deeper reason is that, here the Chariot card looks as though you guys are meant to see where this is supposed to go. So this isn't over, but you may be this person's karma. You're learning how to stand in your truth, empower yourself. Not get stepped on, not people please, not be like, and not second guess yourself. All right, so I am seeing that the two of you are going to pull through this because you are meant to do something together. And I am seeing you're on the right track. A gift will be revealed when it comes to this relationship. There's hidden treasure on the other side. All right, so let's dive into Aries through Pisces and see their feelings and actions for you this week. This in July, this week. All right. So Aries through Pisces, meditate on the sign you wish to know about. And don't forget to hit that like as you're coming in, And I am going live today at 4:30 for personal readings if you guys want to hang out with me as well. All right. So let's see here, Aries. We're looking at their feelings and possible actions towards you. Aries, Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. All right. So Aries is like, you got it going on. We're both a little, defensive, and, maybe we were assuming or making, choices based off of assumptions. And it looks like you and another Aries here clearing something up, deciding, this is what we both want. So let's see where it goes. Taurus, we have, all right, either there's another person in a Taurus's life and you got to let this one go, with the King of Cups showing up here. But put that aside. And, it looks as though you have a Taurus that's going, you got it going on. I have deep feelings for you. I do see a future with you. I want to hang out. I like the good stuff, and you are top notch, right? So I do see a possibility of them confessing their feelings to you. Gemini, we are seeing here, hell yeah, good times coming in with you and a Gemini. All right, so Gemini is like, let's get the party started. It looks fun and feisty. It doesn't mean it can't turn into something more serious, but we are looking at Gemini wanting to get the good times going. Communication definitely hanging out. Cancer. Cancer trying to run, but they can't hide. All right, they're stuck on you. All right, so they could have money issues, they could have health issue, whatever's going on. But this is somebody here that's running around in circles. A Cancer's going to run right back into your arms. Leo is definitely feeling conflicted. All right, Leo has a lot of love for you, loves being around you, loves talking to you, but can't seem to always find the right words to say to you. Virgo on their way to you. Virgo's like, I got something to say. I'm going to step up. All right, Virgo looking good. And it looks like you and Virgo could be going places here. Libra got some regrets. All right, they know they disappointed you. They disappointed themselves. It looks like a Libra's coming in to heal. We have Scorpio, King of Swords. All right, the High Priestess. So Scorpio over here, keeping silent. All right, but they're watching you. Scorpio's got their eye on you. All right, they're not letting go. It looks like you guys are mirroring each other. All right, communication. You guys will break the silence. It looks like they'll step up. Sagittarius, all right. Sagittarius coming in, running into your arms, looking good. Sag wants to, make it right, play it right, or start something good, start something solid with you. Capricorn, is kind of thinking twice about something that just happened between the two of you, having some sort of truth realization, maybe even wanting to rebuild something with you. Can you forgive them? Aquarius is, you're on their mind. They definitely want a relationship with you. I see them communicating with you. Pisces will do what it takes to make it work. They don't want to give up on it. It's tough. It's painful. You guys have been through a lot, but they still don't. You're the one they want to be with. All right. Membership. Yes, let me tell you about my membership. It is very much, you can always start at the first tier. You still get questions every week if I can get you on there. You definitely get a question a month, but most of the time I can try and squeeze you in there if you can get in on time. But then you can jump to tier 2 and you're guaranteed a question every week. And tier 3, there's more there as well. But I am doing something special behind the scenes. Like I used to teach manifesting. I'm actually creating a course for membership. Right. So if you are in my membership, that's coming in the next couple weeks. So you're going to have perks like that as well over there. And it's not expensive. And you can cancel anytime and you can come and go. But you get to hang out with us behind the scenes. All right. Let's see. We have Taurus. 19. All right, Taurus. Taurus. I love when the Vikings are here. Taurus. All right, don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. If you want to win a personal reading. All right, let's see. Taurus. All right, well, you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. So your love's already all over this reading. All right. You got the Magician card. I like it. All right. And we got the Queen of Coins. Somebody's deeper feelings. All right. So Taurus, I don't know. This is already looking good for you. It seems like You both got it going on. You guys seem to be on the same frequency. You just find your way together. You will find your way together. Um, you know, together you can just make it work. I mean, it's like, what do we need to do? We'll figure it out. All right, Taurus. Um, even if times feel like they're tough, you have a Queen of Coins and you have an Empress here. All right, and so these two are like sisters to me, right? But it doesn't matter if you're male, female, I don't care. All right, but they have the same qualities. Both very caring, very nurturing, right? And sometimes, very independent too. They've been through a lot. So both you and your person have been through a lot, but you're strong, you're independent. And like I said, you're mirroring each other. You have the same awesome qualities here. So there will be a turn, right? I can feel it. I'm just kidding. All right. But either way, the two of you have got the skills to make it work. This is somebody that has deep feelings for you. They may hide it from you, because this is what they show. The magician on the outside is like somebody who will do anything for you. They'll make it work. They'll fix things for you. They'll chat with you, talk to you, keep things kind of fun and lighthearted, put things together, get things. You guys just work well together, no matter if it's just you just started talking or if you've been together for a long time. But this is like you. This is their hidden heart. This is what they truly feel deep down for you. And the Queen of Coins, this is compassion. This is you're perfect. This is nobody can do for me the way you can for some of you, or this person can see these qualities in you, like you're stable, you're grounded, you're nurturing. So you've got this person's heart, but I will tell you, Queen of Pentacles isn't one to, let you know all the time. They let you know through service. They let you know by doing things for you, working with you. So what did you say or do? What's, the Five of Swords? All right, so there was some trigger in here, but this here seems like, all right, you both may feel conflicted right now. There could be some stress going on in this relationship, miscommunication. I'll clarify some of these, all right? There may have been a reaction. Maybe you reacted to this person in a certain way, or you're reacting to this person and you're misunderstanding them. They could be a mirror for you, all right? So, this could be one of these things, Taurus, where you might have to take a step back and say, because your person mirroring back to you some some things, and maybe it's some things you need to look at, maybe there's some qualities, it's just a reflection, right? And it looks as though, you guys are cornered right here. There could have been, argument, or you guys are both the same in that you both want to be right, or you both are in your corners, or there's a power struggle here. But we can get through this. The two of you, I'm seeing right here, the two of you will figure it out, all right? You'll figure out what the hell this is, right? So what's scaring your person right now? There's so much going on. There's a lot going on. Seven of Cups. This person may have they may be all over the place. All right. And I am getting Gemini energy. So I'm not, look, Gemini, I love you if you're here cross watching, right? But it's just like everybody's got their little things that we like to call out. They're just generalizations. But I am seeing a little ADHD here, and I am seeing somebody here that they want to do everything. They have everything on their plate. Or they just have all these ideas and all these, or just too much going on right now. And it's like, I'm overwhelmed. I can get this overwhelmed feeling here from your person. What do they want? The Two of Pentacles, all right? They just want things to balance back out, right? They may need you to be a little bit understanding towards them right now, especially Taurus, if your person is feeling a little bit confused, or uncertain of where this relationship is going, or maybe you guys are still kind of in the stage where we're not sure, we're kind of going back and forth here, things are just kind of up in the air, and your person is freaking out a little bit, All right, that's what I am getting. There's just a lot of juggling, a lot of shuffling around, a lot of waiting, a lot of trying to figure things out, a lot of overthinking the situation. And this here can be, what if this doesn't work out? Is this ever going to work out? And so your person here is in their head a little bit. There's definitely a lot of feelings for you, or they would not be thinking this way. They would not be all over the place. But it does feel like, what I hope for is that things will work itself out. So I do feel like, Taurus, this person is saying, can you forgive me? Can you give me a little bit of grace right now if I'm coming across as wishy-washy or a little bit all over the place? I just need you to work with me here. Now, there can be, and remember I was saying, this is where there's a standoff, there's a power struggle, because you can be very stubborn when it comes to changing things. And people get this wrong about you. Like when we say stubborn, it's not like you're being an asshole. It's that you just don't first initially think anything's wrong because everything's comfortable, everything's good, everything's fine. So you don't get it when somebody's like this, right? You're like, what? But so you might be being asked to change, and you're like, change the way you think or do something. But it looks as though it may benefit this situation if you just be a little bit more flexible with your person, especially if it's emotional and you're just feeling like, or this person's confusing you, they're saying one thing but they mean another, right? Or they're not they're texting, they're saying, they're triggering you. This might be a time when it's just like you just got to ground yourself. All right, it looks like your person is dealing with a lot. And if it's another person or another relationship, or you both are in other relationships and you're trying to figure it out, this person is freaking out about it. It's like, I want to see where things go. I'm tired of being kind of up in the air, but you're at the Two of Pentacles and it's just one step at a time. Things will work itself out. It looks like the two of you really care about each other. All right, really, really care about each other. All right, look at this. All right, so their next move, the Lovers card. It looks like, once your person figures out their shit, their subconscious might look at the mirroring effect, right? This subconscious, they may get triggered. Because they get triggered so easily, they may see everything as, chaotic, or they might, frustrate you. But I'm seeing here that you've got somebody that the love between the two of you is going to bring things back into a balance. Now, it may take a minute for you guys to figure out what the next step is, all right? But I do see that you guys will communicate and figure out, all right, we need to figure out a plan here because this isn't working for your person. All right. This is, you might be feeling really grounded and you might be feeling like everything's fine, but it looks like your person here is having a little bit of difficulty with the situation that you guys are finding yourself in. It's like, my heart's with you. I want things to be balanced. I want things to work out, and I need things to not be so uncertain between us. All right. And your person may need things to be more grounded needs things to be more serious between the two of you. The link between the two of you, the reason you're connected, the Knight of Cups. All right. So this is a deep love, right? Especially with this Lovers card. All right. You guys are learning how to love and learning how to work through, you're learning how to work through the chaos. All right. Things are uncertain right now. You're learning a lot of you are finding, connections with people, or, and even if they're in other relationships, you're trying to work with, what do we do from this point? How do we move to the next? But we know there's a love there. We know there's a love there between us. And you're learning how to balance emotion with reality and staying out of your head when it comes to, this Seven of Cups, right? Am I wishfully thinking? Is this a fantasy? Yeah, it looks as though with all these other cards that this isn't just a fantasy. And if you guys are in a relationship already, this is telling me that you guys are just kind of dealing with life right now, and your person might be having a hard time with it. That's it. All right. But the love for each other, and the balance you guys will bring to one another, the respect you have for each other, all right, is going to balance things out. So let me get a couple clarifications for you. Yeah, there was way more about that mirror thing. I wasn't feeling called to dive any deeper in that. Um, but there's definitely a mirroring happening here. Look, the Seven of Wands. Your person, your person is the type that will fix and try and do everything. All right. They might even be somebody who's a perfectionist. They might be somebody who needs things in order. And so it's really not knowing what's next or not knowing how to get through this situation you're in could create sort of a panic for this person. They want to make you happy. They definitely want to make you happy. The Seven of Wands tells me that they got a lot of shit coming at them and they're really, kind of overwhelmed. But this tells me here that no matter the challenge, this person, their heart is they're going to follow through. All right. And you guys are going to pull through this. All right. And I've got the Page of Pentacles. So it is just about conversation. It's about understanding. It's about figuring each other out. And maybe there's a misunderstanding between the two of you, but I feel like there's an apology coming in. I feel like your person will, because they love you or they care about you enough, if this is newer, that they will figure out a way to fix things or make things happen, all right, or clear things up with you. All right, let me get an oracle, and then these are great. I love these cards. You have Gemini energy showing up for you, definitely strong. You have Virgo energy, so I am getting this Mercury energy. And in this this trigger here, the Five of Swords, is that your person may just get in their head a little bit, and it triggers their whole world feels upside down. All right, look at this. Oh, I love it. Weather in the storms. All right, so let it change you, Taurus. This isn't always, you're dealing with somebody that might be testing you. You're dealing with somebody that might be testing your trust. You're dealing with somebody that, might be pushing you out of your comfort zone a little bit. You like things, chill and comfortable. But let this change you. Embrace the unexpected with your person. All right. To me, this read, what I'm seeing in it is there's so much growth potential here and so much love between the two of you, if that's the case, that you guys will figure it out. You guys will get through it. All right. Doing something different. Living on the edge, Taurus. Living on the edge. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, I love that reading. Let's look at Aries through Pisces. Good morning, Michelle and Aubrey. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. The chat was going pretty fast for a second. Jean, living on a prayer. Hooray. Judgment. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces for you. All right. Aries, we have the Wheel of Fortune, right, and the King of Cups. All right, so Aries is, kind of spinning around in circles here. They're just dealing with some unexpected circumstances in their life. It looks like you guys met for a reason, and you guys will deepen this connection. They obviously have deep feelings for you. Taurus, you got the Knight of Cups again. Look at the synchronicity. And we've got the Four Cups, all right? So you are feeling a little bummed out, right? It's like, but your heart's going to pull you through. You may be feeling like you can't make somebody happy in your life, or you're feeling stuck or misunderstood. Maybe you're feeling that way. Or you're feeling like somebody's rejecting you, all right? And it could be another Taurus. But I am seeing that this is a temporary situation. The love's going to pull you guys through here. You know, somebody telling you how they feel, how they really feel. Gemini, look at this, the star and the two of pentacles. So Gemini looks like the star of your show. Some of you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusper, but Gemini's really coming through your reading, and it does feel like somebody doesn't want to disappoint you, or somebody's even a Gemini here is dreaming about getting through this tower moment and figuring out how we can, you know, still see things. I mean, they have faith in this connection. The two of pentacles, though, is telling me things are still kind of up in the air and you're at the beginning stages of things, but you know, making some plans here and working it out with a Gemini. Cancer, all up in their feels. All right, they don't want you to know how bad they have feelings for you, but also how fearful they are of the future. They're all over the place, right? Late night, losing sleep, and you know, they're not letting go of this connection, but they definitely are very emotional right now, intense energy. A Leo, all right, very invested in this connection. Leo's like, I got you. Leo's looking good, sitting there, like, you know, but we got the Six of Wands, and things could get a little rough in July, all right? So we did see that Seven of Wands. Things might get a little hectic or a lot of responsibility on your Leo here with that Ten of Pentacles. But it looks like a Leo's like, yeah, I got this, all right? We, you know, high five, let's go. And so if you've been waiting on a Leo, we see them returning here too as well. A Virgo, all right. Virgo here all up in their head. Look at that. Virgo's scattered. Virgo's like, aha. All right, but they'll get their shit together. You got communication coming in. If you feel like a Virgo did you wrong or said something that triggered you, it looks like an apology coming in. Libra's got their eye on you. All right. They want to fix things. But we, you know, I got also broken promises. You know, you've been down this road before with a Libra, but it looks like they still got eyes on you and wants to see where things go. Scorpio might be distant from you, but there's love there. You have Scorpio retreating a little bit. You know, maybe that's the way they deal with stuff or they deal with problems, or if you guys are at a distance. But, you know, this is telling me that you guys may be triggering each other, but there's love there. It's going to bring you together. Sagittarius, Sag want to have some fun. Sag just want to take a break and have a good time, right? But it looks like they want to step their game up too. All right, so a lot of passion here between you and Sag. Capricorn, all right, headed your way to break the silence, right? They got something to say to you, and it looks as though you guys will figure out a way, all right, a way forward. Aquarius is can't stop thinking about you, so you know, and thinking about breaking the silence with you as well too. If they've been kind of hanging, or you've been wondering what the hell's been going on, it looks like they're thinking about the good old days or reminiscing and not quite sure what to do or how to let go. Pisces. Oh, Pisces is stressing out big time. All right. Very much conflicted. You know, it seems like you guys are triggering each other a lot, worn out. You and a Pisces kind of going back and forth. You've been down this road a few times. It looks like there's another setback, maybe a conversation coming in, a conversation apology coming in, but there's definitely some triggering because of external noise. All right. I'm glad you caught me live. All right, Taurus, that was you. All right, guys, I love it. Let's see. We are moving on to our Geminis. Gemini is a show stealer. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Yes, Joha, I would. I would watch Rising Moon and Sun. Put them together. With tarot, anyways. I mean, if you know your astrology, you could do more, but with tarot, I'd say I listen to my rising, and my sun and moon are the same. So, all right. All right, let's the Gemini, we are looking at inside their heart. Definitely Venus, if you are into that, if you want to set your intention before any reading. Two of Swords. All right, Nine of Wands, Gemini. Somebody's like, I got just shit to get off the pot, right? A lot of weight on somebody to make a decision. You know, they're trying to talk themselves out of it, out of a situation. You know, get Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's see what's going on. All right, so you got somebody who has, you know, some growing love for you. All right. They're not afraid to show you, you know, but they may be playing it off like it's just somewhat of a crush, you know, or you hear from this person and they flirt with you and it feels good. You know, the Page of Cups, very loving energy, very playful energy. But sometimes you don't always know where things are going with this person. It's just kind of like it's fun in the moment, and then what happens next? You know, but inside their heart, what they're not showing you is the Page, right? This is somebody who's starting to build something a little bit more solid with you. All right. It's like I want to, you know, I want to take things to the next step, or I want to build this relationship. But man, it's like I've been through some shit. I don't know. Or you put me through some shit, or I put you through some shit. I don't know. But the Two of Swords is my heart keeps, you know, pulling me. And then this person tries to talk themselves out of it. They just constantly try to talk themselves out of it. You know, it's like I'm ready. This person's ready. Sometimes I talk as the person, guys. I'm sorry. But it's like I'm ready for you, Gemini, but I get triggered. You know, is this more than just, you know, friends, or is this, you know, do we still have something more here that we can work something out, that we can see where this is going? So what's their trigger with you? The Queen of Wands, you're looking good. All right. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. So you got somebody who is eyeballing you again, somebody's looking at you, or somebody, you know, and we got Page energy. So it tells me that you're like a step up. All right. So you either stepped up your game or you're working on stepping up your game, and this person is quivering a little bit, like, wow, wait a minute, did I mess something up? You know, I need to make it feels like, you know, this person needs to make a choice before you decide to make the choice and move on, because it looks like, Gemini, I'm going to say this to you. I don't know. This card is telling me that you got some options coming in. You are giving off an amazing energy here. And this is saying that you may have a couple people around you. You may have some in July. You know, I know some of you are here for your person. So I'm just throwing that out there, that that's coming in as well for you. We got Aries, Leo, Sag. Trigger in them is, you know, you may be the best looking person this person's ever seen or been with. You know, things may have gotten rough or tough between the two of you or this connection, and they lost sight of that. But now they're looking back and they're looking at you, and it looks as though they want to talk to you. But this person's got some memories of you looking good, or, you know, they can't, if this is a past person, they can't, there's nobody compares to you, or they're comparing others to you. So I don't know if this is, because look, we're looking at, you know, July coming in, but you may be deciding to step up your game, and you might have somebody, you know, coming right back around being like, maybe I need to step my game up. What's their fear? The Knight of Cups. This person is afraid to fall more in love with you. This person's afraid to go to the next step. It's like, I've done this before. Look at this Nine of Wands and the Knight of Coins. You've got somebody here that's had to work themselves through a lot of mess in the past, and it's like the Knight of Cups from the Page of Cups is, my heart's growing. You got this person's heart. You've got their feelings are growing for you, but they want to put the brake on. They want to take it slow, or they wanted to take it slow, but they keep talking themselves out of it. And then last minute, it's like they're being drawn to you. They're being pulled, to connect with you. I think they're afraid you're gonna find somebody else. You must be doing something, and you're starting to feel more confident about yourself. What do they long for? The Queen of Pentacles. To make this more solid. They want this relationship to grow. I don't know if there's kids involved, or if there's a lot of people showing up too. There's a lot of people around you. It's like I'm saying, you might be having a whole new crew coming in for you. Their next actions is the Two of Pentacles. What's the connection here? The Nine of Cups. All right. So we're going to have to clarify this. All right. So it looks as though somebody wants to really tell you how they feel, but is having a difficult time. This person keeps you kind of guessing, especially with these the Two of Swords and the Two of Coins. It's like, come on, 1 minute everything's looking good, but where do you go? You're nabbing this one. You've got this one, and you're getting somebody here to really consider a solid commitment. Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Oh, I mean, come on. And the Two of Wands. So, like, I don't know what you're thinking. I want to pull a card for you. I've got the Eight of Swords is their deeper fears here, their feelings. The Page of Coins and the Eight of Swords. All right, like they are very much, this person may feel not good enough for you, or feel like you're out of their league. Or you've stepped up and now you're out of their league, or and if they've avoided you, it's because they think you're out of their league. They've got a lot of doubt, like once you connect with them, are you gonna stay with them? But I have a feeling this person may step their game up for you with this Queen of Pentacles here. But you are dealing with a page. Look at you. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles. You're looking for somebody who's on the same page as you. You've got some high standards here. You are looking good and you're wanting a good life. You got some high standards, and this person doesn't think they can keep up with you. They want to. They see that you could take them somewhere now, or that you could be, this could be a really good long-term, good life. That's why they keep going back and forth. If I commit to Gemini, look at where Gemini is going. Gemini's got it made. But your person may not have it as made as you do. Or maybe you're working to, you have the potential and they don't know where they're going in life. But the heart wants what the heart wants here. You know, this is, I feel like Gemini, you don't care. It's not about that. It's not, it's like I can, you know, yeah, it seems like you've got high standards, but it seems like love is love for you. You know, if you're falling in love and it's real love, you're not going to judge somebody. You had the judgment first fall out at the beginning. You know, and I got the 9 of Pentacles here. I just think that you're working towards, or you're stepping your game up, and somebody here is going back and forth whether or not, like I said, that they can meet your expectations is what I got for you. All right, the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Wands again too. There's that 9 of Wands. I mean, behind the scenes, you got somebody here who may act happy in front of you, who may act like, you know, chill, playful, but you're like, something's up. Something's up. I know you're hiding something. Why does this something feel a little off? Now you got a lot of, stuff going around in this person's head. They may be saying one thing, but they're definitely feeling another. And they can't stop. But the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, like I said, they're falling even deeper in love with you. 9 of Wands, all right, the pressure's on for this person to step up, or you're going to leave and step out. Some of you might be saying, I'm not, but this could be what this person is afraid of, is once you get what you want, you're gonna step out. Let's see the oracle for you. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have a lot of people I'm seeing on this table. All right, a lot of love coming your way. We do have retrogrades coming in this coming month, and a lot going on in your sign too. And so there could be some returns here happening for you. There could be some new people coming into your life. Like the two of coins and the 2 of wands tells me you may have options here in the future. Released in the past, emerging, transforming, and energies transmuting. And that's what I'm getting with you. This might be a natural process for you. And I am seeing wishes granted, so be careful what you wish for, because you have the 9 of Cups too. And that tells me that who you're here for, you got your eyes, your mind set on somebody. It looks as though your wish is being granted. Good catch, 222 as well. And you had 222 in your reading, Gemini. So I would look up 222, and you have Aries, Leo, Sag show. You had every sign show up in your reading, so it's hard to throw a sign out there. But here, I'll roll with this. I've got Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, and a Libra. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Hello, Ian. Can you guys see the new badges on the membership? Aries through Pisces. All right, so their feelings and actions towards you. 5 of Wands. All right, so let's see. Aries, they're invested in this connection. They have a lot of love for you. It looks like I want to reach out to you. I want to connect with you. Let's get this party started. All right, but they want something more serious with you. Taurus, deep feelings for you. Ooh, they are holding back, but they definitely feel sad. Whether they're missing you, they don't see you, or they're not seeing enough of you. All right, I've got feelings for you. Gemini, you got the Hanged Man, and you got the Queen of Wands again. Look at this. You might be letting go, all right? So I know some of you are here going, nope. I love when I see it in the comments too. Nope, I want my person. All right, but I'm looking at a prediction here for July. I don't know. You looking good, and there's something about you off to a new start, and this attitude of yours is attracting in, some good stuff around you. All right, so we are seeing you in a Gemini. All right, you guys could be marrying each other. Maybe you're both stepping up and you're ready for each other. All right, let's get this going. We have Cancer. All right, so Cancer kind of pushing you away. All right, but they still got their eye on you. All right, breadcrumbing here with the Cancer. Leo, all right, Leo's got one thing in mind, and it looks like a desire to tell you they love you or they want this relationship with you. Are you got an offer coming in? Virgo is the page, right, in the justice. So Virgo here may want to apologize to you for misunderstanding or, not getting back to you, but it looks like a solid offer. Libra stepping up, all right? Libra's got a lot of responsibilities, takes care of a lot, but it looks like they're coming in here to take care of business. Scorpio, all right, Scorpio really wants to make a serious offer with you. They're a little nervous about it, but a little bit nervous about commitment, but here they go. Sagittarius, it looks like I'm going to figure out a way through whatever challenge we're having, and there might be a block between the two of you, but I see communication coming in. Capricorn is conflicted, all right? They could be busy. They could have a lot on their plate, but it's still here. Like, I care about you. My heart's invested in you. Aquarius, all right? So Aquarius wants a commitment with you and wants to see where this goes. So this is your 9 of Cups. You have wish fulfillment with an Aquarius. Pisces returning to say hello and make some plans with you. You got 6s here. All right, so Pisces wants to, to renegotiate. All right. All right, Cancer. All right, we got the birthday babies. We've got the birthday babies. Happy birthday. Don't forget to comment under the video, not in the chat, but under the video. You can comment in the chat too. But happy birthday to yourself. All right. Yes, happy birthday to all my Cancers. I have a lot of Cancers in here. I'm not even going to try and off the top of my head remember which days, but happy birthday to all of you. You got a whole new solar year beginning, and I wish you the best year ever. Wish you the best year ever. All right. So let's see inside their heart. The Fool. Was I a fool? Am I a fool? Are we both fools? Ooh, for each other? All right, so it looks like somebody's not going to be holding back much longer. How disappointed they are, sad they are. Look at this, Ace of Cups. All right. Somebody's a fool for you. Or you both are fools. It's like it's the heart wants what the heart wants, right? So I don't care. We'll do this. We'll go another round. Let's go another round. The trigger, 10 of Pentacles. All right. So about you, all right? Cancer, if you're in a relationship, that's the trigger. And somebody, so let's just get that off the table here. If you are in another relationship, this is what's triggering this person. If that's not the case, what's bothering them is memories of when you guys were together. All right. You're home. You are home to this person. All right, they missed the good old days. The fear, 9 of Wands. Is this over? Have we just pushed things too far? What do they want to clear this up with you? All right, they don't want to be stuck anymore. They don't want to be stuck in their head. This is somebody here that, I don't know what you're thinking, but this is somebody here that is like, no matter what, it just seems like I can't get you off my mind. And I don't like this. This person's stuck. I don't know what to do. All right. So it looks as though their choice right now, their next move is they're really sitting there trying to figure out, which road do I take? Looks like they'll step up and take the high road. If this is somebody that owes you an apology, all right, it feels like it's weighing on them big time. Do you see this? Right. So it is, I can't do this anymore. Maybe, this person is trying to give up on this or you thought they gave up on this, but they can't give up on this, or it won't give up on them. All right. They can't catch a break. I didn't think it would hurt this bad kind of energy. I started later today. So what do we do? All right. What's the connection here? Ace of Swords. You guys have 2 aces in your reading. And the Fool card. Ace of Wands, 3 aces. So blow out those birthday candles, all right? The 9 of Cups, you may just get your wish. But like I always say, be careful what you wish for, right? What a nice little birthday gift, though, for you. It's like, the Fool card is the overall energy, and it's telling you to just let go, It's having faith. This is the most faith you can have is, I don't need to know everything that's going to happen or what's going to happen, but if you're feeling this deep connection, this soul connection with somebody, it looks like it's weighing on them that they've got to speak up to you. I feel like with this being the lesson, the contract here, there's a strong contract between the two of you, and it's not over. You have a new contract beginning if that's the case. And this could even be a new person coming into your life who's dealing with the separation. We can throw that out there too for some of you. All right. But we are seeing, I got to take the high road here. We've got to clear up some karma. Right. And it feels like Cancer. It's like they see you, the 10 of Pentacles, solid. All right. You're solid, you're family, you're rooted, you're grounded. And it's like you've been right, right? You have history. It's not like you're running around chaotic. All right. So it seems like you knew or and this could be you healing some deep-rooted karma. And this Ace of Swords just reads loudly to me, where it's like the spiritual lesson is trust in yourself. Trust in your experience. Just because another person may want to make you feel like you're crazy, that's the job of some people. It seems like, project onto you, make you feel like, and then you start second guessing yourself when you knew the experience was real. And then you start to doubt yourself. It will weigh. You're authentic. You're showing up as authentic. It will weigh on your person. They can only fake for so long. They will crack. That's why if you feel stuck in these relationships, you don't have to do anything. You can be gaslit. You can be This Eight of Swords is telling me that. You could be like, wait a minute, you said one thing, or wait a minute, this person's acting like they're the victim, or this person's acting like, you can be in these experiences, all right? And they might be sitting good or acting it out and feeling like, feeling good about themselves or acting like they are fine. But you're over here dealing with the real crisis. You're the one that's kind of being real. And when you're real with yourself and authentic, all right, you can't convince another person if they're in this energy, but they will eventually crack. And you may finally get this closure that you've been seeking, validation maybe. Because I see a person here, the Hermit card. It's like, this is a very wise person. And somebody here who, when they're sitting with themselves, obviously, the pressure's on. You got a Virgo energy, Aries, Aquarius. Look at this, the 10 of Wands. Your person's going to hit a breaking point. Burnout. Burnout. Burnout happens when you're not being authentic. It's harder to lie and to keep a lie than it is to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's wise, but it's true. Page of Swords. It looks like they're really trying to figure out what to say to you. What do I say? Look at this, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot card. This person might even be thinking you're moving on. They might get the feeling like they've lost this, or you're moving on. Right? So, and you've got this beautiful energy very spiritual energy, very grounded energy. So it seems like you've definitely learned some sort of spiritual lesson here with somebody. All right, we got the 10 of Swords and we have Knight of Cups. So this person really looks as though their intention is to try to break through this barrier, try to fit, it looks as though they might not have a choice. The 10s are showing up here. You have 3 10s. It looks like a complete closure of a karmic cycle. It looks like it's weighing on somebody. An apology is due. And I really want to tell you how I feel. It may take, we got the whole month of July. So to be honest with you, from now to the month of July, it looks like though you have somebody here that's seeing the light, is going to step up. And look at the 6 of Cups. I think about you way too much and care about you way too much. This is the card of forgiveness. And to go back on that's so true. You got to learn not to have validation from others. But when it comes to something like this, it's very rare when, you may see or get some sort of truth so that you learn to trust yourself even more. When it comes to a situation like this. So clearly this is one of those connections. There's a lot of 10 of Swords and swords in here, and there's a lot of frustration, and there's a lot of, possibly past karmic energy. Now, I will say if this is a newer person for you with the Ace of Cups, if this is somebody coming from a situation like this, you could be their home, their dream. All right. It could be read like that too as well. This could be a new path, like they're taking and you're their new road ahead. So we do see a lot of aces coming your way, which can say a new beginning, new energy coming in for you. So you can choose how you want to look at this. All right, so Cancer, you're in your own reading and you're looking good. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But let's see Aries through Pisces and see what each zodiac says. All right, Aries through Pisces. So let's see their feelings and actions for you this week. All right, Cancer, the Strength card. Aries, all right, looks like Aries, if they're not in a commitment, you're the one. All right, but we are seeing a commitment coming in. We're seeing I want to be together with you. Let's level up. Taurus has got deep love for you. It looks like Taurus could finally confess their love to you. Gemini. All right, so Gemini doesn't want things to end between the two of you. It looks like the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like Gemini could be the one here coming back around in your life. Or even if they're ending a situation, it looks like they're ready to start something with you. So it can go either way. Cancer, Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. You got some thinking to do because you have some options. All right. Do we go? Which road do we go down? Which way do I want to go? It's up to you. You saw in your reading that it can go either way as well. All right. So I am seeing here, you got some thinking. You got to step up into your truth, and the ball's in your court. You have the power. But it looks like you and another Cancer could be planning a date. Leo, all right, let's renegotiate plans. All right, I still see us having a future together. Virgo, all right, so time's up. All right, I need to step in. So Virgo could be stepping up, reaching out, making plans. All right. Libra, we have communication coming in with a Libra, right? It's messing with their head. All right, Libra's all over the place but wants to fix it. Scorpio, we have the devil showing up with you and a Scorpio. So there's a strong attachment. It looks like neither of you really letting go of this. But you guys may be focusing on the 3D too much, right? So there could be some unhealthy addiction here or with each other, with you and a Scorpio, but you're still tied together. You still have shit you got to work through. Sagittarius, we see, all right, it is about to turn in your favor. It's like, I got love for you. It's like, you may have thought it was going one way, but just because it didn't go the way you thought doesn't mean it's not moving forward. All right, we've got an offer coming in. Capricorn, all right, it's been a long road, but it looks like they're ready to step up and get off the hamster wheel. All right, they've learned their karma. It looks as though stepping up and taking a new road. Aquarius, all in their feelings about you. All right, it's weighing on them. They're having a breakdown. All right, Aquarius here is, they're going to lose their shit and finally come to terms. Pisces, all right. So Pisces got nothing but love for you. Pisces looking good and stepping up and telling you how they're in love with you. All right. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see, Leo, their feelings for you. Hello, Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. All right, so 5 of Swords. The Ace of Wands at the bottom. All right, so this person confuses you already right out the gate. Stressing you out. You know, but their true emotions is the Sun card for you. I got love for you. But they confuse you. And, you know, surface level, it's like, why did they say one thing? Or, you know, why are they constantly making me feel like they're playing games with me? They're not. Maybe it's they got deeper feelings than they want to show you right away. Sometimes they feel like, though, maybe there is a lot of back and forth between the two of you. But you're worth, that's why you're worth it. They keep coming back around or want to figure it out. Look at the Star card. All right, this is what triggers them about you, is your beauty. Look at this, the Sun and the Star. Leo already loving it. Leo's like, hell yeah, I'm the star. All right. Now you may have, you know, what triggers them is you may have been through some stuff in the past. You know, obviously you may have had a couple rounds here, and this person, you know, gets nervous. You seem to be the center of attention. You get a lot of attention. Maybe they don't want you to let this go to your head. I don't know. We have their fear, what scares them. Look at this, the King of Swords. I'm going to have to clarify some of these. You got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Truth. All right, what they want, though, the Two of Cups, they just want to be, they want to be like this forever. They want to be at that moment where you guys first connected. You know, this person has a lot of love, but look at this coldness here. So I don't know why they're afraid to show you how deep they feel for you. Because there's a strong connection between the two of you. Their next move, the Two of Swords. All right. What's the connection here? We have the Emperor card. Oh, yeah. You know, you got Aries, Aquarius, Leo, you're here too. Somebody here, I don't know, it's like, who's being honest? Who's being truthful? You know, your person, for some reason, would rather keep you confused about, and so that you don't see how deeply they feel, the King of Swords. So you can't hurt them. It's like they're constantly torn. Their mind, you know, they're trying to protect themselves, or they're trying to take things slow, or, you know, and then their heart is just thrown by you. They either cause a lot of conflict with you, start arguments, confuse you, or misread texts and things like that, but you are clearly on their mind. The Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords, though, say that you guys can both get heated, you know, and, you know, get triggered by each other. And when you get pissed off, this person might go cold, or you might go cold. Because the King of Swords and the Five of Swords is somebody who's going to tell you the truth and is going to say exactly what they need to say. And maybe, you know, you don't want to hear it, or they don't want to hear it. The only thing is that at what cost will you guys go to win an argument or to win this, because it looks as though you guys could potentially hurt each other with words. But I am getting that this person feels like you could really hurt them. Or maybe you've said something that really hurt them, or vice versa. And they feel kind of cornered. They seem upset. They seem, cornered, frustrated a little bit. And you're thinking maybe they're lying to you. You're not trusting them because of this energy. Let's clarify it. Why are they showing you the Five of Swords? Why are they the Five of Swords? Why are they the Five of Swords? Why are they? The Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Nitpicking is what I get. And you may see everything that this person does. You may bring it up. It could be about things this person needs to do or fix. And this person may take it personally. This Five of Swords, they're looking at you like you're the star. Like you've got it going on. And the Sun card, you could have a lot of luck around money here. You could have it together, healed. You've been through something, and this person feels conflicted because maybe, they feel like you're right about something, but you are trying to fix them. Their deeper feelings, the Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles tells me I know you're right, Leo, but it feels like this person is saying slow and steady. I gotta work on my stuff. I gotta do my thing. Because this person really, really cares about you. And it feels like I just want to there's mutual attraction. I just want to be open and be vulnerable and love. And I don't want to worry about the other things. I don't want to always talk about, this, whether it's this person, something about their health, something about work, something about, money, opportunities. And they just feel cornered. And you, the Star card and the Ten of Swords. So if you're going through a tower moment with this person, they are not letting you go, but they do feel like you have the ability to move on and get better. And they feel kind of in crisis. It feels like torn here with your Leo. With your person. It's like, do I face, my truth? Do I speak my truth? Do I tell Leo how I feel in hopes that you don't walk away or leave? But this person feels torn. It's like, I know what I need to do to keep your love. I know what I need to do to step up, the Emperor card. I know what I need to do. But maybe they're not as or they don't feel as confident as you do, or they don't feel as lucky as you are, or they're still in a stage trying to work through something, and they might be feeling like they're being judged. All right, so I am seeing this King of Swords, the fear. I know you're right. I know the truth, but my fear is the Ten of Swords too. I don't want to lose you either. So their next actions toward you, their next move, it's like the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups tells me this person really wants to have a conversation about, where things were, or where things can we start here? Can we, if this is, can we connect? Can we open up? So it looks as though they want to open up. Their heart wants to open up to you. Right? And the Nine of Swords, they have some regret. You have Aquarius. Very strong Aquarius in here. All right, Leo. Let's see. I hope that resonates. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Leo, let me know. Leo, Aries through Pisces. The Fool. Aries returning. All right. They want to see where things go with you. All right. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. All right. We both have an ego though here. It does feel like you guys both can go back and forth quite a bit. And so that could be there could be some trouble there. Taurus feels at home with you, definitely wants to see where things go. All right, we see movement there with you and a Taurus. All right, they're very happy with you or when they're with you. Gemini, all right, same thing. They may be holding back a little bit, uncertain about whether or not they can give you what you want. But it looks like I do want to play. I want to hang out. Cancer has feelings for you, but they keep rejecting you. Leo, you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ten of Swords. All right, so you and another Leo still think about each other, don't want to lose each other. Virgo definitely is pulling their hair out. All right, Virgo's like, I want to speak my truth. I want to tell you. It feels like you're my truth. All right, with a Virgo. You're the one. Libra. All right, Libra creating distance with you. They may feel like there's a lot of drama between the two of you. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio has nothing but love for you. Sagittarius wants to hang out, connect, take things serious. Capricorn wants to hang out. They have love for you. They might be falling in love with you. Aquarius, all right, wants to work with you, wants to connect with you, work something out. Pisces, all right. Pisces may be, trying to run from this, but, or they might be struggling with this relationship, but it looks like they're going to admit or contact or connect with you and let you know. Have a great weekend. Week, right? We're a week, not weekend. All right. Virgo. All right, don't forget, guys, happy birthday to Cancer. Virgo. All right, let's see your person. Page of Wands, good start. Six of Swords. All right, the Temperance card. You just doing your thing. It's triggering them. All right. They're afraid to say something to you. All right. They don't want this. Look at this. You guys broken up. Taking off my sweatshirt. All right. So somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to reach out to you. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's hoping that you guys can get over some squabble, some nuance, argument, or lie, you know? It's making them uncomfortable that you're acting so chill. They fear that if they reach out to you, you're gonna say some shit. You might get mad. They've made you mad. It's like a no, they can't win this battle with you. They can't win this battle. And they feel like it's a no-win situation. And man, what they really want is to move forward, but they're repressing it. They're trying to deny this. They may be acting all fun and flirty when they call you or text you. Like, I just want to play. But that is not the truth. I think this person is feeling like you're moving on because you're acting what's triggering them is the temperance, your temperament, how you're handling things. And you look a little defensive, a little on guard, and they fear that you may bring stuff up, and there could be a past here. The Ten of Swords. You can't let go of something from the past, or you're right about something. There's no doubt about that. But it looks like you're dealing with somebody that tries to be playful or skirt past things, like I just want to get past, let's just move on past this, let's move forward. And it feels as though you may have spoke up or said something that you may have got this person. They still wish that you guys could move forward. They still, it's like the story's not over. I don't want this story to be over. Maybe we can get back. Maybe we can, go in a completely different direction. But I just see, they fear you, sharp tongue, like cut right through this person for something. They may act, I think it's because they may act a little impulsive or childish at times, or just maybe too playful at times with how serious maybe things were. You may have the Ten of Swords given this person the benefit of the doubt many times. And you're finally breaking out of this. And this person can feel that, or you're giving them this impression that you don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm doing my thing. If you're not going to step up, then, but they want to see you. This person wants to connect with you. This person likes to be with you. But they know that they will not win this battle with you. And possibly, they want to avoid maybe even facing the truth. Let me clarify this. There's this person may have not showed you or told you enough that you are just somebody that they never saw themselves with. This person, I feel like Virgo thought, this Queen of Wands here, it's like you're absolutely stunning. And this person is like, there's no other that compares to you. But this person may have been, we got a size difference here. You're out of their league. And they sometimes may not see or couldn't see where they were just being immature. Ten of Swords, look at this, right? Your person, if you're separated, broke up, if you walked away or there was something that caused a breakup here, I'm going to read this in another way too, because I'm getting another kind of a message as well. All right, so you have somebody that wants to reach out to you. They don't want it to be over. All right, they wanna get past it. They want you to give them another chance. But this person does feel like you may be done over it. Or they just think you're acting too chill about it. I am getting another story for some of you though too. The Ten of Swords can be your person. You have this person that you're connecting with right now who's very playful, who really likes hanging out with you because you are very chill. But again, I am getting here that you might be talking to somebody and they may be just somebody who's fun, playful, but you're looking for somebody, maybe this person might be thinking you're out of their league too. All right. But they inspire to see where this story goes. Somebody does not want the books, you're still in the middle here. There's still hope that, we're going to connect, we're going to come together, we can do something. We can do something about this. Somebody here, you're just, a 10. I'm going to go with Virgo, you're a 10. And yeah, that's what I got. But you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups here. You have so many Tens of Swords coming through here, so I can see that there is a separation happening, whether it's your person with somebody else or you and this person, you've gone through separation. All right. So the Seven of Wands says this person still feels like you guys can move through just about anything together. and they don't want to give up on where things are going with you. They don't want to give up on this. All right. And I see you, the Two of Swords. So you're still stuck on this person, but I do think you're giving off a vibe to this person like you could care less either way. And I got the Two of Cups. I mean, somebody here just wants to talk to you. It looks as though I just want to go back to the moment where we first started. And I've got the Knight of Cups. All right, so somebody here opening up and telling you, this could happen in July. July is going to have all those retrogrades, Virgo, and you're Mercury ruled. So you're one of those signs where you may have options in July as well, too. And this is you and Cancer had kind of similar. So you have romance coming in. You have somebody here that wants to date, connect with you, wants to tell you how they feel. And this is also, a reconciliation for some of you here. With that Ace of Cups, it's showing you have this new love coming your way, or a new cycle in love coming your way. All right. So let's see what your oracle is for this, and we'll look at Aries through Pisces. All right, life path, stone of destiny. I see passion and I see yes. All right. So I'm going to give you another message, Virgo, with the Temperance card. If this person is obviously the Three of Wands, this person feels like the story's not over between the two of you, or it's just begun. All right. And you guys were destined to meet. And if you know it, the Temperance card is you just got to let it unfold organically, naturally. There really is nothing you have to do except go with the flow here. And maybe you are giving off an impression that everything's cool, everything's chill, but that's what's going to drive your person to you. That Six of Swords, that coolness, that chillness. You trigger somebody else's fear of abandonment when you do that, right? I'm not trying to be mean here, but that's really what happens. All right. Very potent connection here between you and a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Very strong fire. All right. And it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But let's look at Aries through Pisces. All right. Aries through Pisces. So I can't see the emojis because I'm in StreamYard. But I think I want to look real quick when I go. I'm going to, after Virgo, I want to see how good of a job I did. All right, Virgo. So their feelings and actions this week, Aries through Pisces. Look at the Ace of Cups. All right. All right, let's move. Well, friends with benefits, Aries. But I want to make plans with you. You got an Aries that is definitely into you, reaching out. Taurus, feeling a little guilty, feeling a little stressed out, right? On the fence, we're getting ready to reach out to you. Gemini, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Wands. All right, so it's definitely weighing on him that you're acting, or him, weighing on Gemini, that you're acting chill. All right, it's a matter of time. All right, there's just a temporary setback. We're seeing them giving it another go. Cancer in there, emotions, Seven of Cups. Cancer fantasizing about you, trying to manifest you in. All right, they really fantasize about you. Leo, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. All right, so you got direct message, DM coming in from a Leo. Virgo, all right, wanting to make plans with you, Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So things might be up in the air about when you're going to be together, but you will. It's just, this is saying take one thing at a time, one step at a time. Libra, on their way to you, all right, to fix things. So you got a Libra here that wants to clear up any confusion. Scorpio wants to hang out, all right, but be careful. They might not be telling you all the truth. You want to ask some questions. Sagittarius, all right, Sag is aloof. Maybe you feel like something's up, but they just are independent. That's it. Very independent, focusing on themselves. All right, Capricorn is not interested in anything more than just fun times, good times. Aquarius on the fence. Ooh, the Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Aquarius here, their heart is telling them to reach out to you. Pisces is at a distance. They're a runner. They don't want to deal with their problems. All right. All right. I want to see real quick. I know this is going to take a minute. All right. Oh, I can see your emojis. I can. I want to fix the 2-year one. The butterfly, I want to make it bigger. It looks like a little square. I want it to just be a butterfly. Oh, I love it. All right. Yay. All right, Libra. 148. All right, Libras. Libra. Where's my Libras? I love that. Fun Friday vibe. All right, Libra. Time to celebrate. Home. Home sweet home. You're on your way. Home sweet home. Queen of Wands wants to show up a lot today. All right. So your person, they're not shy. The Moon card, though, their deeper feelings. They're definitely hiding their fears. There's a little bit of a lot of confidence here. Your person here show up like they're the center of the show. I'm confident. I'm good. I got it going on. And so your person very outspoken. And they can be a little dramatic. I love throwing that in there. Fun. Very fun. And but your person's acting a little bit more confident than they really are letting on. Their emotions are all over the place. They feel good. I mean, they feel, things are changing. Sometimes they might get triggered, but they're not going to let you know. What triggers them about you? Page of Pentacles. Just trying to figure you out. You're new. Your personality is different for them. This is a very fiery energy you're dealing with, and this person here is not going to question. They're going to follow their intuition. They're going to jump in and go. They're going to make shit happen fast. This person going to make it happen fast. This can be like a Sag energy too. It's like, I've got a goal, I'm getting there, and you're showing up very earthy, like student. Like this is kind of new. Maybe you're younger than this person. Maybe you guys are just getting to know each other. Let's pull the rest of the cards. All right, their fear, 4 coins. This person doesn't like letting go of control, but you're in charge. I mean, this person doesn't like letting go of control and doesn't want you to know that they have feelings for you, but that they are uncertain about certain things. So they're not going to let you see this. They're not going to let you know that they're afraid to be vulnerable. All right. They're longing though, the 9 of Cups, right? But their next move is the 7 of Swords. So I am getting somebody that's not being honest with you, Libra. And it's not because they don't care about you. It's not because they don't have feelings for you. It's just that they don't want to look vulnerable. So they will keep their feelings hidden from you. It's almost like they just want to give you very little at a time. Let's see, the 8 of Cups. You might be dealing with somebody who also is a little bit of a runner or a commitment phobe. We're going to have to clarify this. And it's funny because this person wants to be with you, but they're not being honest with you. All right, so tell me more about your person. They're afraid to get hurt. Your person's afraid to get hurt. They might act super confident, and sometimes the more confident somebody is, the more they're hiding. And you may be the one that's cracking the code here. You're learning, you're studying. When I said you were the student, it's because you are figuring this shit out. You probably already, have figured it out. But what do you do, though? You might be able to figure something out, but it doesn't mean you're going to get your person to be honest with you or open up. I got the 10 of Swords. Your person's terrified to get hurt. And we got the Fool card. All right, but they're going at it. It looks like they're coming in. We got the Moon card and the Fool card. This is, it's I get triggered. This person gets triggered easy and they will back away, or they won't let go and be vulnerable. They don't want you to see it. They don't want to see you to see their fears. And you trigger them by reflecting back to them. But I see the Fool card. It's like somebody here is afraid of commitment, but at the same time, they're still drawn to you. You, the Chariot card and the Page of Coins. Look at this. I mean, it feels like you are like willing and ready to go, move forward no matter what. All right. You're like, we can fix it as we go. We got this. You'd return, you want this to go somewhere. And it seems like you have a lot of patience, but I think you feel, I think this is what triggers this person is, how do you have such patience with me? I don't know if status is a problem too. You're younger, or all right, their fear, 4 of Coins and 9 of Pentacles. Losing their independency, losing control. I got the Moon card again, the 9 of Cups and the Moon. This is what they long for. This person here sees a future. This person sees a future with you. But you're dealing with somebody, Libra, that is, they let their subconscious get the best of them. They let their emotions get the best of them. This person focuses on, I don't know. Wow, you're dealing with a runner. You're dealing with somebody who's not being 100% honest with you. Look at this with their feelings, the Knight of Cups and the 7 of Swords. So what do? You got a Cancer energy, Aquarius energy. You have Pisces energy. What do? All right, you're dealing with, this is what this connection is, the karma, a runner, avoidant. And we got the 8 of Pentacles, and we got the 4 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. All right, so I mean, you're loyal and committed to this person. I see that. And the 4 of Cups, though, tells me this person constantly pushes you away. And though, it's like what they're doing. So I would say to stop pushing at them. Let them come to you. It looks as though, if they think that you're slowing down, this may get it so that they move towards you. And that's the way you deal with a runner. Because they seem to be avoiding you. Every time you make an offer, they push you away. And they're not seeing the love that you're given. All right. So that's what I've got for you. But I do see on my way home, and look at the Emperor card, and you got the Love card, the Lover's card, right? So it's like somebody coming back home. So it's like, as long as you have the door open for this person's going to keep coming in. Because there is love there for you. But unfortunately, right now, it looks like you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to look vulnerable. All right, I didn't know Libras was going to go that way. I don't know where these readings are going half the time, guys. Oh no, don't mess me up with Scorpio right now. Scorpio's been giving me a hard time. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. Their feelings, possible next actions. All right. Aries reaching out. All right, that might surprise you. Taurus is in their head, but doesn't like to see you happy. Doesn't want to see you moving on from them. Looks like they want to reconcile. Gemini wants to see a future with you still too, wants to heal things between you. Cancer is like in their head, all right? They're like, they weren't expecting you to come into their life, but they're very attracted to you. Leo wants to connect with you, wants to take things serious. Virgo thinking about you, all right? But they may be questioning either there's another person involved or, you know, they're trying to figure out their feelings, all right? They're not used to it. They're not used to this connection. Libra, missing you, and the Knight of Swords, right, Libra? So something may not have been your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. It really feels like you try everything and you're dealing with somebody who's defensive. It's sort of a, you know, you call them out, they know it. You know, so I am seeing somebody is missing you. There's going to be a return. But it looks as though you may be feeling sad or you feel like you've done something wrong. And I don't think that's the case in this. Scorpio, all right, same thing. Scorpio giving you a hard time. All right, Scorpio's like, this is a lot of tension, a lot of stress between you and Scorpio. Sagittarius missing you, wants to connect with you, is on their way to reach out. Capricorn stepping up. Capricorn, you know, they kind of talk themselves out of it too. You got the Two of Swords. They want this, they care about you, but sometimes they're pulled in two different directions. Aquarius, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. So there's your runner. Aquarius might be rejecting you. They're afraid to let you know the truth. Pisces is loyal to you. Pisces wants a commitment. All right. Here we go. All right. No, Scorpio would never want anyone to sugarcoat. I have a hard time when I see people being super inauthentic. I'd rather you be a flat out asshole than to try and convince others that you're not. And I have a hard time dealing with people that try to act like they could never do anything wrong. You know, it's like, come on, guys. Come on. Try again. All right. You're welcome. Scorpio. Let's see. We can definitely handle it. Sometimes that's a curse. All right, Scorpio. So somebody here, look at this, the Strength card. Acting all confident and strong. Look at this, the Judgment card. Deep down. This is somebody kind of hanging back here a little bit. You got 3 major arcana right now. So somebody hanging back right now. You're hanging there. You may have let go. And you've got somebody really thinking, doing this, you know, they know the truth. They're holding back. So as we were just talking about truth, you know, here it's showing up in your reading with major arcana. It's like, you know the truth, and, you know, maybe you had to sacrifice some of your quality of life, you know, because somebody doesn't want to admit their truth about, I mean, this card here can be somebody who tries to hang back and keep themselves. All right, let's go. Their fear, being exposed. Ooh, this, we've got the High Priestess. Somebody is so afraid to be exposed. What a Scorpio read-in. Somebody's been lying to you or has lied to you in the past, and, or, you know, blamed you for something, or, you know, and we've got, you know, ooh, this here, this is the judgment. You can't hide from, you know what, this person judging themselves. And you're like, wee, bye. All right. We'll get more fun, Scorpio. I can't help it. Right. This person here, what they wish for is to, you know, the good old days. All right. They want to they want to connect with you. But you may be acting like you're aloof or carefree, or you just don't really, you don't know what to do. You don't know where you're going. I'll have to clarify these. Give me a second, guys. 8 of Coins, their next move. All right. Well, this person's definitely getting you to step outside your comfort zone. You met for a reason, and it's not over. It's just begun. This is just beginning. You see right through somebody. I'm going to lighten this up a little bit. You see right through somebody's feelings for you, and they think that they're, you know, they think that maybe, I think that might make them nervous with this High Priestess as their fear. This is somebody being exposed, you know, the truth is being, you know, revealed. They don't want you to reveal some sort of truth about them for some reason. I don't know, guys. It could be a past person with this card. You know, and the thing is, it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that you're talking to now that feels a deep connection with you, but they're not telling you the truth. And they leave you hanging. I got a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You got a strong Leo here. There's pride. But this, you know, the thing about this reading, though, is this is a very strong connection. There's pride in this right now. And it's like, I have feelings for you, Scorpio, but I'm afraid, to be honest, and I'm afraid of this connection. And you have somebody who's very loyal to you as well, too. And But for some reason, pride holds them back from making a decision to be real with you. So let's clarify this and see what this is that they're hiding back from you. This person might think that you have options too, because it looks as though you do have options. You have Pisces, you have Scorpio, you have Leo, Aries, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so this is the facade, guys. This is what they show you on the outside. I'm strong, I'm fiery, I'm confident, I'm good to go. I'm looking good. You look good. But this person really judges themselves harsh. I mean, this is their challenge too. This is what they suppress from you. And this is also it's fire energy, but I also see Scorpio as the judgment, the truth. It's really hard for this person, again, to see vulnerability as well. And maybe there was something in this where you saw right into them and it was uncomfortable. It's one of those things you can do. But I feel like your person judges themselves deep inside and doesn't want you to know. And so if something has happened between the two of you and they've left you kind of stuck, and I don't know if you've backed up, because what triggers them about you is the Hanged Man. And that means that you kind of let go. You've kind of pulled away. You've pulled your energy. You've changed. And the Two of Cups. So it's like if this is somebody you're dealing with that's in another relationship, and I say this because I know a lot of you are, all right? I know a lot of you are, all right? So this isn't going to resonate with all of you. So I do put this out when it comes in. Pride is keeping them from making the decision to be with you. You may know that you guys shared the same feelings. You may know that, but they're not, and they won't tell you the truth. And so kind of keep you in limbo, kind of keep you hanging. Even though they want to be in a commitment with you, they're very loyal to you. But, this mask keeps them from connecting with you. Maybe not wanting to be judged by other people. Maybe judging that being really harsh on themselves for some of the decisions they've made in the past. Now, if this is somebody new for some of you, this is somebody here that thinks or judges themselves from their past and doesn't want anybody to see their past. Doesn't want anybody to see where they've come from or what they've gone through. They do not want to be exposed, and you know their truth. You've seen it. You've been there. So it's easier to let you go than, even though they love you, than to deal with judgment. This person is terrified to be judged, but it's them judging themselves. And they've got you kind of hanging there like, what the hell? You're right, it did go deep. Look at this, the Ace of Cups, you felt it. You feel nothing but love for this person. You don't even know what the fuck. So I feel like you really did sacrifice some quality of life, or you are sacrificing some quality of your own life to try and figure out the truth about somebody that you already know. So what are you doing? Hanging around? It's like you're swinging there trying to find another solution. And it's really just somebody who does not want anybody to see their ego is so big. So here they come again. All right. So we do see this person. What I'm seeing is that there's major arcana here. So I know that this is a spiritual connection for some of you. And the story is not, it's just begun. All right. You got an Ace of Cups and you have the Two of Wands. All right. So there is something here that inspires you to stay with this, or stay with this connection. Scorpios are known to stay in relationships and stay in connections so that you can learn and go down and be pulled down rock bottom, so you can build yourself back up and never have to go back. But you go through a major transformation and you are just like, you're somebody totally different. It's a curse and a blessing at the same time. So you know why you're connected to this person already. You know why you're in this, but you're still going to play the part and hang around, hang there. Because this person going to come back around. The Six of Cups, it's like there's nobody else that they've felt this way with. Even if it was just last week and you hung out, there is something about you. They haven't felt this connection before. They already have it. They already have this loyalty to you. They feel at home with you. There's the Judgment again. All right. So you've got somebody here that has got to face their own truth. This is a very spiritual, which means that, some people will do anything to keep up a facade. And, it's like, but at what cost? Because there's so much love here that you have to give. And it's somebody that wants to be with you. So ain't that a shame? But I do see somebody coming back around, whether or not their pride gets them to open up. You got the Two of Wands here. So the Two of Wands says that there's two ways this can go. It's kind of a crossroads, right? And you got the Hermit card here too. Let's see Aries through Pisces. So many. Let's see Aries through Pisces. I know, I've done it. I've done it, guys. I have let friends in the past. I have let people treat me like shit while I was sitting there with my glasses on, spiritual glasses on, going, what are they trying? Like, I'm a student. And it feels awful. Yeah. It feels awful when it's happening, but there's something, it's almost like it's happening, but your higher self is so prominent. Your higher self is there. And but your wounded self is right there too. It's like right out in the open. Aries through Pisces. It teaches humility. Look at the Six of Cups. Again, Six of Cups. Aries. All right. Aries learning their lesson. All right. Missing you. All right. So you met for a reason and they're coming back around for a do-over. That doesn't always mean anything. There is a retrograde coming in. You know, it's whether or not you guys can get to that Six of Cups. But it looks like they feel really sad about something that was said or done. Taurus got their eye on you. Three of Cups. All right. So they're, I always see sharp dressed man. It looks like they're ready to connect with you, communicate with you. Gemini making an offer, right? Finally, a breakthrough moment with you and a Gemini. Cancer. Oh, look at Cancer. Cancer kind of dealing with their feelings, dealing with their emotions with you, trying to process. So it's just a matter of time. All right. It's just a matter of time for you guys to find some sort of healing, balance. Leo. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Looks like they're returning to make something solid. Virgo. All right, Virgo's still keeping tabs on you, wanting to tell you something. They don't want this to end, it looks like. Libra. Libra doesn't want it to end either. They might be leaving somebody to be with you. Scorpio. All right, you've got decisions to make. All right, could be juggling. Look at it, Scorpio juggling. Are you juggling? But, you know, there's some unhealthy energy here or attachment between you and another Scorpio. Sagittarius on their way to make something up to you, to make it work. Capricorn wanting to fix it as well too, so it looks like they're headed your way. We've got communication. Aquarius stepping up too for commitment. And Pisces wanting to work things out with you. Look at this. They are, you know, we got it. We can make it work. All right. Deep feelings for you. All right. That was Scorpio for those of you. It was like, you called it. All right. Let me take a quick intermission. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You guys want me to smudge? Is that what you're saying? Hold on. All right, I can do that. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Watching from New Zealand. All right. I don't know, you know, Scorpios, I don't have anybody that I'm chasing or anybody that I'm connected to like that. So I sometimes, you know, I know I'm a Scorpio, but sometimes I don't know uh, where you're at or what you're going. So hearing that it resonates with you, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, so let's go. We got Sagittarius. Ah, thank you. Thank you, April. 2. You know, I love tarot. I do. It brings out so much, you know. All right, Sag. Ooh. All right, Page of Wands just flew out. So somebody's, wanting to connect with you right away. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Are you talking to somebody? Are they acting into you? They don't look like they're being shy. What do they feel deep down? We got the Moon card. You got them in their feelings. All right. You triggered them big time. The Tower card. And we have their fear. Wow, somebody's more into you than they're letting on. All right. Let's see. All right, so this is new. This is something new. This is going to be a new approach. It doesn't mean your person has to be completely new, but it is showing here that you're definitely a new feeling for this person. You're meant to understand each other. You're meant to get to know each other. So you're learning something, awakening to something. You waken this person up, all right? So you do trigger some of their innermost fears. They feel, a companionship with you. They feel fire with you, but they also feel chaos with you. You may trigger them a little bit with some, I don't know, a little bit of rockiness, a little bit of truth telling, but also a little bit of instability. Maybe sometimes things are a little bit crazy with you two. We don't always know what's happening. They don't always know what to expect from you. Ace of Swords. Look at it. Like I said, somebody ready to. So if you're talking to somebody or you're waiting for somebody to call you, flirt with you, text with you, it's on the way. All right. Somebody is very much interested in you. They get excited when they see your text. And the aces are here. So it's like you're on this person's mind more than they're letting you know. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they're flirting with you, but it seems like it's more of lust right now. Or they play lust, like very sexual. And yet the Moon card is here in their true emotions. So you stir in the pot. They may be pushing you away and acting a little bit uninterested. But you're somebody that's got them contemplating. This person may have been rejected recently or in the past. They may have expressed their feelings to somebody in the past and they got burnt, and so they're afraid to express them to you now. But their feelings, their emotions, deeper emotions for you are all over the place. Why did they, they're, the Tower card, either you guys have had some sort of drama or something. Look, it's you. It's like they just feel that you can be intense, truth-telling, or drama. And, things can just unpredictable with you. You're very unpredictable. That's what attracts them to you, but that's also what creates fear with them as well, too. Because it looks as though I've been here before. And when you get pissed or mad or something happens, or, you're not afraid to up and go. And so this person likes to play like everything's just fun and flirty, but this person has been hurt. You're somebody that is very deceptive. This person's very deceptive to you. Because you can feel something, it, but they're definitely trying to hide it by pushing it away, pushing you off, pushing the topic off, the subject off, or acting uninterested. That's a full-blown lie here, what I'm seeing in this. 9 of Cups and 7 of Swords. And it's like this person's not going to be, they're still hiding their feelings from you. This is going to be a lesson here of slow and understanding. And this person may be putting the brakes on a little bit because they are triggered by you. Whenever something happens or they sense something, they sense a little bit of intensity, this person gets nervous. So I am seeing you guys are meant to learn a lot from each other. And, this person definitely desires you. There's no question about that. But they're not being honest about, their feelings right now because they're all over the place. And all I can see is that you're the trigger when it comes to, and the Tower card is, to me, it's truth telling. And it's also, you may just be unpredictable and say things unexpectedly. And, or you came into their life unexpected and threw them off a little bit. Because it does feel, for some of you, it could be fairly new. And I do have the Emperor card here. So we do see somebody who's trying to play their cards right. So they may be moving slow or kind of taking their time, but it's like they've got plans. It seems as though they're taking one step at a time, but they're intentional. And if there's somebody that they would do this with, again, it would be you. Why are you showing up as the Tower card and the Ace of Cups? Maybe you just have told them how you felt so soon. You kind of busted out and broke out and told them how you feel sooner than they expected. They weren't expecting it. You must have told this person, "You're my soulmate." No, I'm just playing. But you may have offered your emotions or just like fell for this person really fast and started expressing yourself really fast. And it may have made this person a little bit nervous. And so this person might be you both might be teaching each other how to slow down and learn how to trust again. 9 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with somebody who's been single for a while and is just like, I don't know if I want to get back into that. And that's why they're a little nervous. But you have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you have 3 aces in your reading. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. What time did I set this for? I am definitely going to have to change the time. I mean, I started late today. Remember, I'm live. I'll be live with Super Chats after this. All right, Aries, hanging on in there. They got some pride, right? But they're about to reach out to you. It looks like I really want to connect with you. Taurus, same thing, right? Taurus is like, I'm just going with the flow, right? This is a big hell yes with a Taurus. Gemini, very attracted to you, but they might be pushing you away a little bit. Cancer, wanting to connect with you, wanting to talk to you, maybe an apology coming in, but they are lying to you about their feelings. Seven of Swords. Leo, in love with you, and they're going to show it. It's pretty obvious. We have communication coming in. Virgo. Virgo wants to hang out too, so it looks like things could start really moving with you and a Virgo. Libra, looks like you guys are off to a good start too. You have a healing, or just wanting to see what's going on between the two of you. Let's go for it. Scorpio, you got a lot of majors here. Scorpio coming to pick you up. They're still hanging in there. Sag, you have the Empress and the Eight of Swords, all right? So you might be kind of conflicted, but you're looking damn good. You got the seeds are planted, all right? So there is just a little bit of nerves here with you and another Sag. Capricorn's got their eyes on you, all right, moving a little bit slower, trying to act all suave. Aquarius is definitely in love with you, but only gonna show you a little bit. Pisces wants to hang out. I see a commitment coming in with a Pisces. All right. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. All right, I keep forgetting to remind you to say happy birthday to Cancer on the video. You can win a personal reading. All right, Capricorn. 4 cuts for Capricorn. I don't know why, but you got 4. Four of Wands. I'm on my way. Your person, 4 of Wands, looking happy as shit on the outside, but on the inside, you know, the 5 of Coins, struggling with something. And you, you know, the 3 of Pentacles. You know, it looks like you want to make it work, and you got intention. What's their fear? The King of Wands. You know, this person doesn't want you to know that they're struggling. And we got the Death card. They want something to change, something to end. Their next move, though, is the Emperor. All right. So your person is really struggling with letting you know. They're having a hard time. If you guys are separated, yes, they're having a hard time. They know you want to work things out, and that triggers them too. They know that you'd fix things. They know that you got a lot of good things going on, but they may feel like they are not in a place, you know, financially or confident wise. You know, and on the outside, this person acts all cheery and happy and loves being with you, loves hanging out with you, or when you were, you know, loved being with you. And they may be, it's a facade for some of you. This person may be acting happy as shit with friends, family, other commitments. They definitely are not happy. It's ego, pride, confidence. They just don't want, they don't want it over with you. It's almost like I wish I could put an end to all this struggling or fake shit that's going on in my life. Especially if they're putting on a show. You know, when they're sleeping, it's like they're worn out from putting on a show. But they can be real with you. It's just they don't want you to know they're struggling. Especially if they rejected you or separated, you guys are separated, they ended things with you. It's somebody who wants to make peace with this. They definitely want to find peace in their life. I'm over it. I'm over it. Like their heart wants something real. This is the King of Wands. This is somebody who wants authenticity. And they could be around people that can bring them down. And so, but with you, it was different, but they may not feel like they don't know what to do. You seem to have the answers. But I don't think they want you to know how vulnerable they are, or it's also a pride thing. I don't want you to fix my problems. You got an Emperor. 2 of Swords. All right, this is the connection. All right, you can't make their decisions for them. You can't fix it for them. You can't force it. You're waiting on another person to make a decision, and act. And, it's like the Emperor card. You just got to hang. You got to, this person going to step up, take action. You may be trying to fix everything, do everything, work everything out. And your person is not wanting the help to do it. They want to do it themselves. They want things to work itself out, but they want it to happen within the right way. They don't want, it's like every time something's brought up or the situation gets brought up, it just hurts them. They struggle with it. Now, they may seem happy as shit, but they're not. They're feeling like everything's working against them. This isn't the way they wanted things to turn out. Your person could be going through an awakening and an ego death right now too. And it's like they're taking a look at the people that are around them. They're taking a look at the people they call family. They're taking a look at the celebrations, the wins they've had in life. And they're just not feeling like they're where they thought they would be. And I got the 2 of Cups. If your person's in a relationship and they're putting on a show, we got the King of Swords. So you've got somebody being cold. You've got somebody here who has gone very distant. They're trying to keep their truth hidden. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But what triggers them about you is the feelings they have when they're with you. They saw potential. They saw potential with you guys, being together in a family or feeling love from you, feeling harmony with you. And you guys shared the same dreams or goals. And they know that you would fix it in a heartbeat, or you would be with them in a heartbeat. You would, you're good, busy, quality, working really hard to make things happen. And your person here just is not wanting to be honest about, I made some choices and they weren't the best choices. But yet my pride and I don't want to be called out. I got the 4 of Swords here though. I do see your person really, really contemplating, really meditating on their choices. This person, if there's silence between the 2 of you, this is giving them space to think. The 10 of Wands, they just want the stress to end. They're trying to keep it together. They just want the stress to end. Their next actions, the Ace of Swords and the Emperor card. This is somebody here wanting to clear something up with you, opening up lines of communication, being honest with you, establishing some sort of foundation with you and making peace. Now, it feels like they are about to. They talk themselves out of it. You cannot force this. This 2 of Swords is somebody's got to make their own decision. And you've got a very fixed, stubborn energy here of somebody with a lot of pride. and doesn't want to admit they're wrong. They don't want to admit they're wrong or they made a mistake. I've got the Tower card. So there's the awakening happening, but also there's an unavoidable Tower coming in. And it's where the truth finally, I mean, you can't, this person has too big of a heart and doesn't want this. And it seems like they're trying to hold it together, but these two cards here are saying it's getting too heavy. It's getting too heavy for them. So I feel like your person's either about to go through a Tower card or is going through an ego death, going through an awakening. And, it's just this feeling like nobody gets them. It feels like this person's around a lot of people that don't get them. Or they're in a place that they put on a show performance and they just feel constantly misunderstood or just alone when they're with other people. So this is a King of Wands that feels alone when they're celebrating, when they're around family, when they're around other people. But with you, they feel, and that triggers them too, because they feel this connection with you. But I'm in denial. I'm in denial. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. You have an Aries, Leo, Sag. You have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And Aries was really strong. Scorpio's here. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries, look at the King of Wands, all right? And the Three of Swords, heartbroken, all right? Does not like being separated or feels like they've disappointed you. Their heart, they have a lot of love for you. Taurus is showing up as the King of Swords. They want to make it up to you. They want to make plans with you. That could even be reconcile. Gemini, Three of Cups, Two of Wands. Hey, let's hang out. Let's go on a date. Get ready to go out and play. Cancer is definitely seeing a relationship with you, want to make an offer. Leo, all right, Leo can't get you off their head, off their mind, all right? So things are moving. They might be hanging back right now, but don't worry. Don't worry. What I see here looks good. Virgo, wanting to connect with you, reach out. Two of Pentacles, things are, making plans with them, in due time. Libra, stepping up, right? Maybe forgiveness and apology. Scorpio, opening up, wanting to connect with you too. Sagittarius is also, looks like breaking the silence finally. Capricorn, the Lovers and the Strength cards. So, look, love's going to win. Especially with you in a Capricorn. Aquarius chooses you, falling in love. It looks like you guys might be going home together. Pisces wants to reconcile, give it time. The Temperance card. They think about you. Memories. All right, Capricorn. Let's see Aquarius. We're almost there. I have to change the time again. Oh my God. Let's see. I've never started my super chats this late, but you know, sometimes things just happen. All right, Aquarius. All right. Aquarius time. Hello. All right, Aquarius. All right. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Cancer. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini showing up. All right. What are we thinking? Look at this, the Magician card. All right, somebody's like, you know, I think I've been on for a while. Taurus had this. Look at the Chariot. Somebody knows you guys can fix anything together. You guys can make it work together. You guys know how to flow nicely together. You know, this person feels like you guys, there's just something about your connection where, you know, no matter what, it just seems like it's nice and smooth at times, you know, like when you guys are. Look at this Lovers card. So this is a connection. It's a really strong connection. Their fear, the Two of Wands, all right? What they want is to tell you how they really feel. They're just looking for love. They just want to be able to be vulnerable and open up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have Gemini, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Their next actions, the Sun card, Aquarius. Aquarius looks like they got the best reading so far. This connection, Nine of Cups, all right? This is your wish being granted. And this is you, you know, doing the work, you know, self-love. You know you deserve the best. Your person knows you deserve the best. You're looking for love. You have a lot to give. This person felt it or feels it from you. They are pulled towards you. You guys really reflect one another. It's one of these where, you know, it's no doubt you're on the same frequency. Nobody gets you like they do, and vice versa. You know, and their only fear sometimes is where things are going and the pace of things. Like they're at a crossroads here, you know. A King of Cups. I've been through a long road, you know. I've been down a long road. And I just don't want to repeat, but I don't want to stop something too soon. You know, it's like you got somebody here that still sees a story, that you guys have a story to write. This is a story worth exploring. This is something that could grow into real love. But it does show me that you're at sort of the beginning stages too, with the Two of Wands. their next actions towards you is the Sun card. So expressing their happiness to you, expressing how they feel to you. They truly desire you. I mean, there's no question here about it. How can we create what's next? So it feels like you guys are both creating together. So even if you feel, this is somebody returning or somebody wants to return to you, it could be that with the Chariot card. Um, you guys, you guys think the same way. And because you share similar likes and dislikes, and you feel this vibe with each other or have felt this vibe, you have a King of Cups. They're not going to let go of you. But naturally, it doesn't matter the distance between you guys. You're still going to find your way to each other because you're co-creating. Now, there could be travel in between the two of you here. But we're going to make it work. We're going to figure out a way. And I feel like the connection here is believing in blessings and gratitude. It seems like you deserve this, and this is a wish being granted for some of you. There's marriage, there's growth here. This is somebody who sees potential with you. And it may feel like, if this person has another option, if that's the case, or somebody has to make a choice, because that's a choice card, that's their only fear of, getting hurt. Or not knowing where the new road's going to take them. And that's, I'm used to my comfort zone. I'm used to being comfortable in my ways. This guy here looks like he's been set in his ways for quite some time. And now, I've got to do something different. Right? There could be a little bit of pressure on them. Let's clarify these. You have Leo. This person really wants to see you happy. They don't want to see you less than. So if they've made you unhappy, they do not like that you would be unhappy. This person has true love for you, or is developing, this could develop into true love. All right. So we got the Emperor showing up for you too. So somebody's like, all right, I got to play my cards right, but we got to see where things are going here. I really need to connect with you. I cannot believe that all the major arcana that's showing up for you on the table. Aries energy. All right. This is somebody that has a lot of responsibilities right now. Feels like there's a lot on their plate, but they're boss. They're taking care of business. It looks like clearing things up so they can connect with you, make peace, or reach out to you. The Chariot card, they're deeper feelings. All right, so we're seeing here love. We're seeing somebody here that, feels you, feels connected to you, feels like they can express themselves to you. And things might maybe have moved fast between the two of you, but they've never felt that bond with anybody else, or that fastness, that quickness. But there's a trust here between you and this person. No matter what's happened, there's a trust between the two of you. And I do see the Nine of Swords. So there could be a little bit of guilt too, over a choice they had to make. This is somebody that does not want to upset you or did not want to upset you one bit. The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, it's like it's a matter of time. We'll make these pieces come together. This person wants to fix things with you. But there definitely could be, you know, something else external that is keeping them at a crossroads. There's the Magician card again. Co-creation. The two of you are so focused on each other and so focused on what you want in the future that you guys, things are moving faster behind the scenes than you realize. And this person returning, or this, you and this person, if you're just connecting now, this is going to turn into something, you know, something beautiful with the Sun card, right? And I got the Five of Wands here too. I just feel like you and this person with the Chariot card can make it through just about anything together. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right. Welcome. All right, Aquarius. Aries speaking up their truth. No, they're not. All right. So it looks like an Aries has been lying to you. All right. So just know that. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. I mean, they've been lying to you about something. So it looks like, you know, asking questions. I would say read between the lines. This could go either way. Either they've been lying to you this entire time about their feelings. It could be something like that, but they're definitely showing up as being dishonest. Taurus. All right, Taurus just needs to make a freaking decision. All right, it looks as though you may get that decision here this week. Gemini, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. All right, so they are the commitment phobe. Cancer, Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. So Cancer's struggling with a decision, struggling with this situation. It's wild that I'm getting such a contrast in these with the reading I just did. Because it seems like a lot of struggle coming from each individual, like Aries, right? Not being honest to you and really being fixed, right? And it's just like, what's going on here? You know, I don't want to disappoint you, but yet it looks like so far, Aries through Cancer, there's a lot of karma here they're dealing with. Leo. All right, so Leo's on their way. All right, Leo's like, my heart is in love. My heart wants you. Virgo. All right, Judgment. All right, so it looks like they're facing their truth and their feelings about you are deep. Libra, Seven of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So no matter what, you know, certain things you guys are going through is a sacrifice, but they're willing to put the work in. Scorpio. All right, they want to fix this if you guys are broken up. If there's any drama, they want you guys to get over it. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius wants to hang out, really has deep feelings for you too. Capricorn, ready to get business going and break the silence. Aquarius, right? Same thing. Aquarius wants to break the silence too. And also Aquarius, it looks like if you've been taking space, there's that Emperor. It looks like they're coming in to make peace or to get things started again. Pisces in their feelings for you. Pisces very attracted to you. All right, it looks like they want to give to this. All right, we made it to Pisces. Pisces. Let me just change this a little bit. Oh, I cannot believe that. All right, let's see. Pisces. Hello, NJ. All right, Pisces. You guys wait for yours. So let's go out with a bang. All right. Pisces. Love. Look at that. Your person. All right. In their heart, they either want to make it right or need to make it right. This is somebody who is in love with you. They're not shy about it or haven't been shy about it. But for some reason, they feel like you can't let go of something. Or you're holding your heart back, closing off to them. You know, it could be the justice. You know, they know that they've got to make something right. And they may have hurt you. I got forgiveness. So, not sure if you'll ever forgive them. Or could they ever forgive themselves? Or will you ever give this person a second chance? They wish to make plans with you. The Seven of Pentacles. They really want to figure out another way around what you're up against. You know, this person thinks about you all the time. All right, but right now it looks like they don't know what to do. They feel stuck, feel defeated. They may have a lot of people saying certain things around them. They may get in their head. You know, it looks like somebody knows that they need to make something right, but they don't know if you'll ever let go or be able to forgive them. How, you know, if there was an affair or there was an injustice with another lover or another relationship, how can you forgive this person? This person is judging themselves, blaming themselves, constantly reviewing the past, feeling guilt, shame, wondering where or how, you know, things happened, you know, trying to think of all kinds of ways to figure things out. But it's weighing on them, especially because this person is falling. The more they think about you, the more they fall in love, the deeper their feelings. I got the Three of Coins. I guess the deeper reason here is to learn that the universe, in time, you guys can work things out. You guys will figure things out. Seems as though you both you guys feel connected to each other. And it's, how do we work this? How do we do this? We both have a lesson in this. You have fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. You have Gemini, Libra, possible Scorpio. It's like I feel conflicted. I don't know what to say to you. I'm talking as your person. I just don't know how to. Deep inside, you know, this person could be in a little bit of denial. Still, that's what's coming through. Like, I'm not, I know I need to, but it's hard to. You got the Page of Wands. You do have a fire energy. Somebody wondering if they'll be able to, if you guys will be able to get through this again. This is somebody really thinking about you. The Justice card, the Empress. There definitely could have been some cheating, or the other woman, or another woman. There's very strong attraction between the two of you. Strong sexual energy between the two of you. I mean, you're definitely drawn to this person. But you, the Four of Coins and the Four of Cups, I mean, it's like you either can't let go of something, or you're unhappy with what this person has said or done. And this person feels like there's no way you'll forgive them for lying, for deceiving you. You might say, but this is going to require a lot of trust. And I got the Five of Wands. So this person's really conflicted. And it feels like they fight themselves. They beat themselves up too over the situation. There's a constant inner conflict and a struggle. Very frustrated, mad at themselves or mad at the situation. They long to see you guys settle together. They long to see you guys go places together. Just clear everything up and start fresh. But the Five of Swords in the Star card feels like, I've disappointed you so much, I don't know if you can forgive me. They're not losing hope in this connection, but this does feel like there's a temporary block, and it could take a little time before this one works out. It's like this person, feels like maybe time will heal between the two of you. But they don't know if you can trust them. There's a very strong trust issue here between the two of you. And they may decide to try and heal things with you with this Star card here. It's like, I still am desiring you. You both are still desiring each other. And it's this Three of Pentacles that's telling me the lesson here, the reason why you're connected to. It's also an energy of learning to trust the pieces all have to come together. And that things are still working itself out in the background, but you guys really do have something that you're learning in this process right now. It's showing that and look at the Lovers card, I gotta leave it here. It's like you're in love with this person, you felt a connection with this person, but I don't know if this person trusts that you'll either, or if you can really trust that this person will not deceive you again. Because there clearly was some sort of deception in this reading. The Strength card says, give it all you got. It's like you both, there's a very strong bond that has not been broken yet. It has not been broken at all. It's just, will your person, the deep inside what they're hiding from you is, I know I've got to make something right, or there was an injustice and I want to bring balance and harmony to this. I just don't know if it's the right time. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. All right, let's see. Tower. So there's a tower moment happening, and you had the star card. So that could be where the hesitation is coming from. Somebody is going through the epiphany, going through the awakening, going through the hard part. Aries still refusing, but it looks as though there will be a wish being granted. It looks as though the feelings are growing. The feelings are still there between you and an Aries. It's only a matter of time before they finally give in to their feelings. Taurus wants to connect with you. It looks like a date coming in with you and a Taurus. Gemini, right? The pressure's getting into them, all right? They might be acting confident, but the pressure's definitely getting to them. Looks like they're breaking down, maybe reaching out. Cancer, trying to figure out their feelings. They're deep. They can't, process everything that's happening. But it looks like they are still committed to this and want to level up in a relationship with you. They can't let go of you. Leo, in their head, right? But they are definitely seeing positive movement, positivity between the two of you. Right, things are looking good, looking up. Virgo on the fence, but it looks like they're going to break through. They're going to head their way, return. Libra, inner conflict, 3 of Swords. Libra is definitely missing you. They're not happy with what's going on, hiding the pain. Scorpio, right? Scorpio about to reach out, connect. All right. Looks like they want to talk. They're trying to figure out what to say to you. Sagittarius on their way to reconcile or on the way to reconnect. Capricorn opening up and telling you how they feel. Look at taking things seriously. Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius is still feeling stuck and kind of, grudge, or feels like maybe you have a grudge against them or holding on to something from the past. The Temperance card is telling me it'll work itself out. I mean, it's just going to take some time. It might be too fresh. Pisces, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Man, you're not dealing well. You're just losing sleep at night. And you're going to reach a breaking point. All right, this is a lot on your mind, a lot on your, and a lot of worry, anxiety, especially between you and another Pisces. It looks like you guys are headed for something, a breakthrough. All right, Pisces, your reading looks like a breakthrough. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Hank. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Ellie, Lisa, and Angel. She's busy with the boy. And Romy, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. And I'm going to go take a quick break before I go live with the other one. I'll see you guys soon. You guys were amazing. Take care.